Welcome, everyone. It is you boys, the sad boys, the two and only sad boys from the Midwest. And it is your midweek sad boy update. It is episode
30.
Woo!
Woo!
And before we even get into anything, thank you so much for 1,000 plays.
1,000 plays on our podcast. That's wild.
It's scary that there are people outside of our friend circles who now watch the podcast.
That was a big monument for us. Like, it was a moment.
It's like a realization that there are people that I don't know that kind of have updates on my life
weekly.
Now. Yeah, weekly updates on my life.
They check in on the characters of Jason, Jim, Megan, Taylor.
Yeah, see what's going on in the sad boy universe.
Crazy. Yeah, the SBU.
Yeah. That's great.
Dang, the good old SBU.
And 30 episodes. Well, I mean, we're coming up on the end of season 1.
Yeah. Are we going to do seasons?
Well, I mean, it's the year.
The option is there. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, 2024, season 2.
Oh, my God.
Electric Boogaloo.
Dude, we're about to go into season 2? Oh, shit.
Isn't that scary?
I didn't even think about that. Season 2?
Technically season 2024.
That's a lot of episodes.
Well, about 52 of them.
That's a lot of weekly episodes.
52 of them.
52 whole episodes.
Yep. So yeah, episode 30, we just hit our first 1,001 plays. So thank you again, truly, for taking the time out of your day to listen to us say weird things on the internet.
Yeah. It's greatly appreciated. And I really hope that you enjoyed the Christmas episode.
Also, look at the background.
That was last week's episode. You guys seem to like it. Quite a few plays on day one. The 24 hour, the first 24 hours. That's a pretty important one to see.
Isn't
if
that
you guys.
Show? That's first 48.
And then 24 was also a show.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you're right. But the first 24 hours for us is like a good indication of like who was listening to the episode. Did it do pretty well? Are you guys liking it? And I mean, for there to be 20 plays in the first day, I mean, we're still a small podcast. So for us, that still is great.
Extraordinarily small.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's exhilarating. It's exciting. It's scary that the numbers just keep going up. Doesn't matter how fast, they just keep going up regardless. And you just never know what's gonna happen.
No, and what's really cool is because we've added more platforms recently too. Just seeing episodes that are we have episodes that are in like the 50s and 60s plays. Like, so there are people who are going back and starting back at episode 1, where
that's scary.
Where we may have been not nearly as comfortable on the microphone,
or too comfortable on the microphone,
and then
getting a little loose,
and then going up to where we are right now, where I feel like we're in a bit of a groove, which is great.
We haven't quite found that niche yet of like what's our thing, but I think what we do is, I mean, clearly it's working. It's interesting enough that people are coming back. So
we've been told not to stop. So
I don't want to toot my horn, but I will take. Don't you need
stop.
to quit.
Yeah, please keep doing it. Sure, good enough for me.
Say less.
Yeah, say less. We're here for it. So
first of the episode.
Also, what Jim pointed out was really funny is last week's episode we had the here for it counter on the video version for anybody who watched it. 29 times in the last episode.
In episode 29.
In episode 29.
We won't do that again. That was for a meme, and the meme has run its course. So if we say it now, it is unironically. And I am here for it.
Same.
So, but I am going to try and say it less because I did catch myself saying it quite a few times.
Dude, Derek literally told me, shout out Derek, what's up, buddy? He literally was like, I'll stop watching.
I think his exact words were, if he stops saying it, we riot.
Yeah. Like, don't stop now. This is a catchphrase.
So if it happens, it happens. But yeah, last week was for the meme, and always be willing to cross that line. So
yeah, we took the line, and we just
always be willing to cross it for the joke.
Yeet right over.
So this is episode 2 of the Christmas season finale.
Apparently. Apparently.
So episode 2, Christmas. What is your most and least favorite Christmas cookie?
Oh gosh.
If you want to think on it, I got something.
You know what? You go. I have half of my ideas, but
So my favorite one by far are those Oreo ball things where they like make like the little, you know what I'm talking about? Where they like do like the Oreo roll up thingies and then they dip them in chocolate. And it's kind of, I mean, it's not really a no bake because you're not baking it, but it's also just like, it's like a cream cheese Oreo ball, I think.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that sounds great.
They take the Oreo, they scoop out the frosting on the inside, and then they crush up all the cookies, and then they mix it with some frosting and some cream cheese, a little bit of vanilla, and then they roll it up in a little ball, and then they dunk it in white chocolate or they just powder sugar.
My God.
Well, I know what I'm bringing. I'm going to somehow convince Megan to make them, or I'll help her make them, and I will bring them.
Never heard of those, and that sounds great.
Well, we all know how Jim feels about Oreos. Those are his probably number 1 favorite cookie. So, of course, I had to pick an Oreo. And I'd have to say my least favorite is anything involving nuts or oats. I'm just not a nuts guy.
You know, so they're not my favorite Christmas cookie. I really like a good oatmeal raisin. The ones that are so
those are ninja cookies.
there's ones what?
They're ninja cookies.
What?
They pretend to be chocolate chips, and then you bite into it, and you're like, "It's a fucking oatmeal raisin."
So
ninja cookie.
So people who eat oatmeal chocolate cookies, that's weird. I'm sure that probably tastes really
What
good.
is an oatmeal chocolate cookie?
I don't oatmeal chocolate chip. I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know. Actually, that sounds pretty good.
Guy.
Either way, oatmeal raisin, a really like a soft, chewy one. I'm into it. The ones that are like hard and stale, I can see how people have hatred
soft cookie.
for oatmeal raisin in that sense. I really like the frosted sugar cookies. Like you just
the ones you get from the grocery store, or like ones you make yourself.
Yes.
Good answer.
Yeah. It's like I really you just really can't go wrong.
Those ones from the store, man, they just hit different.
Oh, dude.
You know what ones I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
The perfect circle, they have white, zero flavor, but the frosting is just all sugar.
It's
good.
like if a cookie had like a sweet version of MSG, it would be that.
It's that,
yeah. Because like you eat it and you're like, oh, this feels so wrong, but
it tastes so
give
good.
It tasted like another one, you know?
Yeah, I say that every weekend.
Yeah. But I really like sugar cookies. I do like no bakes too.
I do enjoy a good no bake when it is not super like oat heavy. I just don't like oats or oatmeal, but like a peanut butter chocolate no bake. Oh,
dude, Sheetz has peanut butter no bakes, and they're actually like really good.
Well, okay then.
So interesting. Yeah, I would say favorite. Pretty much any good, like well done sugar cookie. RC and I did a cookie a few years ago that I can't remember what all was in it. It was like a chocolate cookie. There was like some chocolates.
You're not talking the Jolly Rancher cookie.
No. It was like a chocolate. We spent a lot of time making these. It was like a chocolate cookie. I think there was like some melted chocolate on the inside and like a marshmallow. And we did like the cool, like fancy spray. It was really good.
Sound delectable.
It was really good. It was just me and RC at my last house in Indiana, just making cookies for Christmas.
Two dudes making cookies.
And we made like the pumpkin cookies too. Like we made a bunch of. It was really good. We had a good old time just baking cookies.
Chocolate and marshmallow and peanut butter, and those are just all flavors I enjoy.
To everything you're saying, I like it.
Yeah. I was gonna try and put together like a cookie tier list, and we were gonna like rank them, but I couldn't put it together in time. So we'll
maybe before the end of the season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's no fun if we do a cookie tier list after we just talked about our favorite cookies, but I am down to try it. If we can somehow maybe get something on the computer screen, maybe a wireless mouse, we can start doing
we could figure
some
that out.
giraffics. You know.
Yeah, like people who say GIF.
Yeah.
Monsters. Just
absolute communist. It's not a GIF.
I don't care if the creator called it a GIF. Like, I don't care. That's just grammatically incorrect. If you don't like
dramatically incorrect.
It's just dramatic. No, if you don't like it, just unfollow the podcast and just leave.
Our follower count just tanks.
Just go away.
Oh, we now get 2 plays on an episode.
Because our follower
we told everyone to leave us alone.
Follower count went down to 6.
It's just you, me, Megan, and Taylor. What happened?
I don't know what happened here, but But you know what's really funny? So I did have one other Christmas topic to talk about.
Ooh.
So Reed comes up to me today, and he's talking.
Did he tell you that snitches get stitches?
No, this was actually more educational and less terrifying.
Oh, noted.
Yeah. So he's like,
I still need to teach him balls deep. We're working on that.
We got time.
I haven't spent a lot of time with your kid lately.
You know, by Christmas,
For
right?
good reasons.
By Christmas, end of the season.
We'll work on.
Yeah.
It's the balls deep season.
The season of balls deep. He's like, Dad, did you know that reindeers have a special nose? It's like, whoa, what do you mean?
Interesting.
I was like, what do you mean a special nose? He's like, when they breathe in cold air, it makes it warm. I was like, this 5-year-old's going to shed this information on me, and is it correct? Is it wrong?
They breathe in air and it makes it warm. Okay.
So I Googled it.
I mean, when you breathe in any air.
No. Listen.
Okay.
So
I'll shut up.
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm not a 5-year-old.
I'm not a reindeerologist.
Fair.
Yeah. So I Googled it, and the first thing is, what is special about a reindeer nose? So this is a very common question.
No shot.
Their noses are full of blood vessels which cool warm air down as it leaves the body and warms cold air up as it comes in, keeping the reindeer's brain constantly warm and active.
Okay, but I mean, I feel like don't all set of lungs and nostrils do that? No,
I don't know.
I guess not. Clearly, it's not. It's a Google answer, so maybe I'm wrong.
Either way, that was something that I didn't know, and you know, he's 5, so he lies a lot. So I just assumed that he was just making something up. But.
Yeah, I mean, also like, not that I don't trust your kid because he lies, but he probably does. But like, also, there's no way you as a 5-year-old know more than I do. Like, there's just like, let's have a trivia game. I'm gonna win.
He probably learned it at school.
Yeah, like let's play Trivial Pursuit. I'm gonna smoke your ass. Like, but for you to hit me with reindeers have special blood vessels in their nostrils, like, sir, who do you think you are?
Like, were you talking to the head elf today? Did he tell you about this?
Did you talk to the big man? Is he watching? Like,
was he at school?
should we like chill out?
Yeah, like was he not here for it, or was he here for it? Did you ask him?
Oh yeah. The real question is Santa here for it or not?
Yeah.
Find out next time.
We find out in the beginning of season 2.
Season 2,
where
Electric Boogaloo.
we'll let you know if Santa was indeed here for it or not. So.
Yeah. Are we gonna have? Let's see. How do episodes work? Oh, so okay. So it'll be January 3rd. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we got 5 episodes in December, which is crazy.
4
No, because one came out on the 3rd.
on the 3rd of December.
Yeah. Right.
Why would an episode have come out on the 3rd of December on a Sunday?
Was it a 3rd? Oh no, you're. Ignore me.
I'm literally looking at a calendar.
I'm not a calendarologist. Okay, just
we know.
Let's just move on. Hydration check. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody. You know what? I've got a weird story for you. So everybody get hydrated because buckle up. You're in for a doozy. Shout out to GamerStep's, not a sponsor.
That cup.
What?
That cup.
This
yeah.
isn't even the bad one.
I know.
This is like one of the more tamer ones that I have.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
My
body's
do
ready.
you remember a long time ago, back when MTV actually, after MTV showed music videos and before it was 100% ridiculousness?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Do you remember a show called Made? Or no, I'm sorry, True Life. True Life. Remember the True Life? I play video games too much, or True Life. I
Yes.
eat couch cushions, or whatever weird shit they had. There was an episode, True Life, I am addicted to porn. Not me. This is just the episode, right? There was a gentleman on this show who was willingly going on public record, stated that he is a porn addict. This was however many years ago, it's irrelevant. But many years later, flash forward to 2023. This gentleman, fortunately for him, or unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, he comes in big to some Bitcoin money. Bought Bitcoin when it was super low. It goes to the moon, as the kids would say on the internet, to the moon. And he cashed out and made a bajillion dollars. It doesn't even matter how much he has. So what would you do if you had made a bunch of money on Bitcoin? What would you do with it? Just out of curiosity.
I I mean, I have no idea. And invest some,
Yeah,
buy
just
some
like
cool
if you had a shit ton of money that you didn't have to work for, but you just like had a shit ton of money, what would you do? What would you buy?
I would pay off my house.
Yep.
I would buy a Tesla. I would buy whatever camera or music equipment that I wanted, and then just invest the rest.
Yeah, so you'd buy some stuff for your hobbies, maybe get yourself a new car, house, whatever, the normal things that people say they would do when they come into a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Would you spend $62,000 in 1 month to see a woman naked?
No.
Yeah, great answer. So here's where we're going with this. So the mysterious man from the True Life I'm Addicted to Porn comes into a bunch of money from Bitcoin, and he recently has become famous on the internet because the girl in question that he has spent a bunch of money on her OnlyFans page tweeted some of screenshots of like things that this man is like said to her.
Oh no.
And he air quote accidentally ran into her in public and was like, "Oh, hey, girl, I'm your #1 supporter on OnlyFans." And he like whips out his phone and shows her that he has spent $62,000 in less than 30 days on this woman's OnlyFans page. I'm going to let that sink in. $62,000 in a month on an OnlyFans page. Girl, get the bag. Cash the check. Do what you got to do to pay your rent. I'm all about it. I just don't get, from the guy's perspective, like what do you gain by that? Like you're not going to somehow convince this woman to like be with you.
No.
Clearly, if she wasn't like hitting you up after 10K, she's not going to be hitting you up after 62K because she knows that if she hits you up, the money stops.
But maybe after 100K,
right? Yeah, gambling addiction. Maybe if I just hit that triple digit number, maybe she'll fall in love with me.
Maybe if I give her a $250,000,
yeah,
she'll let me be her sugar daddy.
Yeah. So this man runs into this woman in public, says, "Oh, I'm your number one donator," and somehow he obtained her phone number. I think maybe she gave it to him. And this man starts texting her like, "Oh my God, I love you. I want to be with you. I've loved you since the day I saw you on Instagram, however many years ago." And so this is just the weird rabbit hole that I told you I fell down this afternoon. I couldn't stop listening to people talk about this. So like I had to talk about it. It's just insane how the internet can help people, or not help, that's not the right word, can facilitate like these fake sort of like parasocial relationships where like you think you know these people and then you think you can like maybe like buy their affection or their friendship. And like this dude has never like come in contact with this woman. Could you imagine spending $62,000 on a person and think that maybe you're going to get some sort of friendship out of it, and then they just like blow you off?
Dude, if you want to find us, I'll be your friend for $62,000. That'll pay off my student loans. We can be homies, dude. Like
that is where I was going with this. Listen, any wonderful honeys out in podcast land. I'll do a lot for a lot of money, and I think honestly, if there's enough zeros, Megan might be like, "You know what? Go ahead. Just take one for the team."
But you still have a jar of toenails somewhere if you're still into that,
Yeah, I hope we don't have that anywhere.
We don't. I threw
Good.
it away.
I'm glad that's gone. It was funny for a bit.
2 weeks.
2-week minimum bit.
Yep.
It's just I was so befuddled by this. Like this was like right up there in terms of like how deep does this go? Like the sex doll story. Like I just had to figure out. And like I said, I was just watching a couple videos today. And I mean, this man was like, "I love you. I've loved you since the day I met you or saw you. And then I got to meet you, and I will do anything for you. And I'll even send you 10 Bitcoin right now." And for those who don't know, Bitcoin is valued at, I think it's like, I don't know, $40,000 or something right now. So inevitably it was going to come out to like $400,000 that this man was just going to give her, just for her to like acknowledge his existence, because she was like blowing him off.
$43,332.
Yeah, so 10 Bitcoins, $430,000. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Could you just imagine someone wanting to be your friend that hard that they would give you $430,000 to be your friends? Fuck, sign me up. Does anybody want to be my friend? I'll be your friend.
I'd be your friend for
Just don't
free.
like try and put anything in my butt. That's weird.
Dude, they're giving you $430,000. You really can't be picking and choosing.
Fair point. Everybody's got a dollar limit, and you know what?
Clears.
That's above mine.
That check clears.
Yeah. After the check clears is when, yeah. That was my big story. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. I thought I had a bit more, but still,
that's still
just scary.
How did he find her?
Instagram. I mean, sounds like the man had a porn addiction, so bro probably spends a lot of his time on the computer. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, she checked in at this restaurant today at 12:30.
Right.
Okay, that's in this city. All right. Then that's kind of that's a little stalkerish.
Yep, 100% little stalkerish, but
Like,
also like
dude's got Bitcoin money. He could have paid someone to track her down,
follow her and shit. Absolutely, it's scary, and that's something that we didn't really understand when the internet first came out. Like, aha, let me check into this place, tell my friends I'm having a good old time, but the repercussions of literally airing every moan of your business on the internet.
Was it Foursquare? Was that the one app that was
Foursquare
a lot about
was the
that?
check-in, yeah. And then somebody bought them and added it. Was it Yelp?
Yelp had
I was gonna say,
check-in.
wasn't it Yelp?
Yeah.
They probably bought the platform. It was just scary. And yeah, I mean, dude, this man was able to track this woman down, find her, get her phone number. What happens if something if this woman goes missing? We know who it is.
Yeah. Well, in the whole checking in thing, I've seen a lot of stuff where people are like, if you're going to go on vacation, don't tell anybody until afterwards.
Yep.
Because if you're going to the Bahamas for a week with the family, that house is empty.
Yep.
Cool. They live there. Perfect. I'm gonna pay them a visit while they're not home and help myself to their.
I'm gonna check on the dog. I'm gonna check on the dog while they're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
And their PlayStation and their cameras
Yeah.
and their computers.
Yeah, make sure it's all working. Make sure, it didn't catch on fire or anything while you guys were gone.
See what the value is, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, man. It was just crazy to, $62,000. That's
for
more
real,
than I
though,
make in a year.
I'll be someone's friend for $62,000.
And this man gave it to her in 30 days and he didn't get anything out of it. Not that money entitles him to anything. I just want to be clear.
He gave that money away in exchange for
something, literally anything.
Whatever she's selling on her OnlyFans, probably, maybe exercise videos or
yoga, stretching.
Right.
Lots of hand workouts.
Pottery
usually.
work.
Yeah.
Right.
Pottery with the lots of this and up and down. Right.
Right.
Lots of yoga stretching.
Right.
Bending over and
that's generally what it's for, right?
Well, I think that it's only yoga was the actual name of it.
Oh, yeah. It's just a bunch of oscillating fans and
it is just only fans.
Yeah.
Different heights, sizes, materials, oscillating speeds.
Yeah, today I'm feeling this Dyson fan. You know what I mean? There's no blades. How do they do it? But
that is wild. How do they do that?
I honestly have no idea.
No matter how many times I walk past that display at Best Buy, I always had to stick my hand through it. It's always just
how is there air coming through this?
I don't understand it, but whoop, got to make sure there's no
air out of
invisible blades. Just whoop, and just get your finger.
Yeah, dude, it's
isn't that wild?
It is
absolutely wild.
Honestly wild.
I thought it was going to be a lot longer and more in depth of a story. I mean, I could look up the screenshots and really go in deep, but it's not worth.
I think what we should do, being that it is the Christmas season, I still have one other thing I want to talk about. But since it's a Christmas season, there's a bunch of these little notes in here in the Big Deal Club mug.
Yeah, we only got a couple episodes before December's over.
Yeah,
so
we really got to get through
them.
this Big Deal Club mug. Really got to get through it.
Yeah, Taylor will be very upset with us if we don't use all of our Christmas.
It wouldn't make sense to pull these things out in January. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, January. It's hey, what's your favorite Christmas present?
We're gonna pick a different one because this one says I should have a chart of something on my phone, and I actually, you know what? Maybe I do have it.
There's a chart.
Yeah.
Oh, we doing a tier list?
She sent me something.
Oh.
It's called Your Elf Name. She said Jason has a chart on his phone. And I'm like, I do?
Oh, one of those ones where it's like your birthday.
She sent it to me. Okay.
Your birthday thing. Yeah.
Maybe right here, we cue up some festive music in the background. We're going to remind myself to do this in the edit. I was going to say,
you're looking at me like I do anything in post editing.
25 minutes in, we're going to remember to do this. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, so your elf name. So, Jim, let's find your elf name. Ready?
I'm right here.
So, the first letter of your name.
That's J.
So, Frosty.
So I'm seeing a trend here.
We're both Frosty. Okay. The month you were born. So,
February.
Frosty Twinkle Toes. That's pretty good. And
I do have polar bear socks on today.
He has the softest polar bear socks on right now.
Fluffy polar bear socks.
Like,
if I could somehow get my leg up here, I'd show you, but I can't.
I heard it's the softest thing ever.
You'll never know.
It's a great A Day to Remember song. And my name would be Frosty Sleigh Bells. Not nearly as good as Frosty Twinkle Toes. I really wish. Dang, what are some of these other ones? I really wish we had a birthday in January. Hold on, let me pick one up here. Okay, so I wish we had a name to start with the letter A.
A.
And with a birthday in January.
My friend Albert was born January 2nd.
Perfect. His name would be Sparkles Glitter Balls.
Not the Sparkle Glitter Balls.
Sparkles Glitter Balls. There's so many.
Let's see. My brother, Christopher, in November. See November.
So Blinky McFluff.
And Michael in November because they're twins. Duh.
Yeah. So we would have Peppermint McFluff.
Peppermint McFluff.
Oh, let's see. Taylor's. So Sprinkles Toffee Nut.
And what's M?
So it would be Peppermint.
And February is what? Twinkle Toes? Megan is Peppermint Twinkle Toes. I'm changing everybody's name in my phone.
As long as I can still be
Juice Daddy.
Juice Daddy. Yeah. Let's see. What would Reed be? Reed would be Holly McJingles.
Holly McJingles. That checks out for your kid.
Yeah.
Holly McJingles.
McJingles. That's pretty good.
Do you have this chart? Do you have that? Like, is this?
I do have a chart.
Is it in a JPEG format?
Yeah, it is a JPEG.
I feel like you should post on the screen so our listeners could figure out their.
We're gonna hope that I remember to do that in the edit. And I'm gonna apologize in advance if I don't. So
apparently, you guys don't get to know your elf names. So
yeah,
get wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit behind the scenes. So usually when I edit these podcasts, like we are usually pretty good about not having any awkward pauses. Mm-hmm. We usually are pretty good about not saying things that we got to go in and censor after the fact.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
not even once.
It's one of those things where like every week I just load the stuff in, boom, boom, pop the video on, color grade, intro, outro, YouTube thing where you can click right here to subscribe. I'm going to have to put that in too. And
you were just making more work for yourself.
This one's going to be so much fun. And then I just hit export and it's done. So last week, whenever we did the I'm here for it tally, I had to watch the whole podcast and just go through perfect
bing,
and change.
Bing,
and then
bing,
yeah,
bing.
Yeah, it was good. What's really funny is like the little sound that we used. You did it in the video. Yeah. And the people who were like watching are probably like, wait a minute, the tally didn't go up.
They didn't.
The tally didn't go up. They're triggered by audio cues and thinking we said it. But yeah, so we put a decent amount of effort in, and now I'm making so much work for myself to go in and edit these. But
hey, man, I just show up, I say some goofy things on the camera, and then I go home. And he puts in so much more work than I do. So really, shout outs to Jason for doing all of his hard work.
Stop it. Thank you.
If you're gonna tell me I look good on camera as much as you do, I'm just gonna praise you for all your off-camera work.
Oh,
so
man. Stop.
I'm
blushing behind this beard right now. I trimmed it down today too.
Me too.
Oh my
Not
God.
today, but yesterday.
We look so good right now. I mean, if you're listening and not watching, what are you even doing? Like, if you're not watching us talk about how great our facial hair looks right now, then what are you even doing?
I mean, really, where can you watch it? You can watch it on Spotify now. Yeah. So what are you? What's?
Well, I haven't uploaded.
Oh,
I haven't uploaded any
You can
videos
watch it on
Spotify.
YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on TikTok, and then you can see clips on Instagram.
I guess I could start uploading the video on Spotify, but
Meh, semantics.
yeah, it's that's extra work for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm willing to take on just so much work.
We are doing Christmas sweaters, right?
We are.
So we're going to do Christmas sweaters. So guys, I want you guys to send us pictures of your ugly Christmas sweaters where you have
Please.
a couple of weeks now before your homework is due. I'm even going to give you weeks in advance homework. Send us pictures of your goofy, your best, worst, funniest, silliest, raunchiest Christmas sweaters. I want all kinds of pictures.
I'm gonna make a Facebook post, and I want to see.
Yeah,
we want to see pictures.
We'll pin it and then somewhere that you can submit your photos there.
Yes,
and maybe we'll find some good ones and we'll put them on the podcast.
Oh, we can put them on the podcast, and maybe we vote on who has the best one.
Ooh.
I don't know. We can do so many things. We can do so many things.
Get some fan engagement going on.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
One could say that we're here for it,
dude. You know what? I'm here for fan engagement, honestly. And do you guys like the Christmas tree? The Pokemon Energy Christmas tree? Yeah,
we got water on the tree. The tree is on fire somehow. The tree has Christmas light. Oh, that's off camera. But what do we got? We've got a psychic energy up here.
There's even the fairy energy, the now retired fairy energy on there.
That must be on the other side.
Yeah. But
anyways,
I wanted the a little bit more festive appearance to the podcast, and it's going to keep getting better every week.
I could maybe put that hat on, but
I think we're going to end up wearing those
for sure
for the last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got some more scenery changes, so again, I'll post some pictures, but I want you guys to check it out.
You're missing out on some visual entertainment. I mean, there's just two hunk of burning flesh right on your screen here.
Stop adding me with you, because look at you.
Oh,
right?
Shut
Honestly.
up. Anyhow. What else we got in this mug? We really weren't prepared for tonight's episode.
Oh, dude, we're so prepared for tonight. Don't even talk about it that way. Because honestly,
on a Thursday, it's throwing me off. That's what it is.
Yeah, we recorded this a day late because I had fallen ill.
Under the weather.
Little under the Christmas weather. Okay, here we go.
You had too much eggnog.
This is a good one. This is a good one. Too much eggnog. Jesus Christ. I'll probably still be vomiting. Best Xmas present you have given.
Oh boy.
Given. Let's do it this way. Given or received?
Well, I mean, we've already done that, but I'll say it again. Let's see. What is the best gift I've ever given? Dude, last week I just talked about how shit I am at gift giving. Taylor, you bitch. Man, do you have anything? Because I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to think about ones that I've given. I will go back and I will add to best Christmas presents I ever received. The one that stands out, core memory, living right here, was
rent-free.
Yeah, the first Christmas that I received an Xbox 360.
Good one
from my parents. Mm-hmm. And they got me like the good one, like with the extra hard drive and all. Ooh. Like the
Elite Edition or whatever it was called.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Either way,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember getting that. I was very surprised because I know how expensive those things were, and they bought me one. And again, thank you for that. Still, it was awesome.
I'm sure Taylor's thrilled to hear that.
Well, I mean, Taylor's got me a lot of really good.
I was joking because I know she is not a video gamer.
No. But I mean, she reads books now, so I mean,
it's the same.
It's same thing. But given,
yeah, right, yeah, you are equally as unprepared for this question as I am.
I know. I mean, like last year, I got Taylor a bunch of Outlander themed gifts. So I got her a sweatshirt and I actually participated and got her an ornament because her whole family gives ornaments every
Megan
year.
and I started that last year.
Yeah. So
That
I
reminds me, I need to
finally
get her ornament.
I finally gave an ornament, and it was like a stack of all the Outlander books in an
that's
ornament.
cool.
It was pretty cool. Found it on Etsy, and they were able to ship it out very quickly. But I'm excited about some of the ones that I have this year. So we'll have to follow back up in season 2 and see how the gift giving from season 1 turned out. But
Yeah. I can tell you right now, 52 episodes later, I'm going to still be shit at gift giving. Oh my goodness. In my eyes, the gifts that I give are shit because, like, it's not so much that, like, I get shitty gifts. It's just I don't really pay attention to things people say that they want during the year. So then, like, Christmas time comes and I'm like, what do I get for you?
yeah.
So then, like, I'm scrambling and here I am guilty of it now. Just ordered yours today. I still have to do some shopping for Megan. I have no idea what I'm getting my parents or my brothers for Christmas. So, you know, this episode comes out next week and it'll be a Christmas miracle if I can pull it together.
Dude, that's what we're here for. We're here for Christmas miracles. Yeah.
It'll be a criminal miracle for sure.
Speaking of Christmas presents.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Don't you fucking, you shit. A couple of years ago, Megan got me that paint station, which I haven't used much this year.
That was a good one.
I was not doing hot mentally then, and it was just really, it's one of those, like, the true thought that counts. Like, it was not, she built it in the driveway somehow, and, like, I'm just tooting her horn right now, but she absolutely deserves it. She built it in the driveway without me knowing somehow, without me catching it on the security cameras and everything. So it was a shocking surprise to get that paint station, even if I haven't used it at all this year, but she has used it, so it served its purpose. Gift that I have given, I'm panicking right now, guys. Like, I don't remember what I got for Christmas, let alone what I give for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such a great podcast host right now. I keep filling the air with dead words.
No, I mean, this is what it's about. I mean, it's a tough question. It's a tough question. I mean, Jim, honestly, it's
probably the hardest question you've asked on the podcast so far.
Well, I mean, it's really hard for you to be perfect at everything.
Shut
okay.
My God. I knew something was coming when you said my name, because you never say my name in a sentence. You're like, Jim, listen.
Jim, look.
That's like when your spouse says your full name, you're like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble.
I messed up.
When your mom dropped a middle name, you know you fucked up.
It's like they said my middle name. Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. And if you didn't go, you were going to get it twice as bad.
Yeah, I mean, you just get really good at hiding.
You are large and in charge. How do you hide? Where do you hide?
Yeah, you're right.
What do you just climb a tree? Because, like, I know your mom's not coming to fish you out of a tree.
No, I just become the tree.
Yeah. Where'd he go? Guys, what happened to the podcast? Where'd he? Oh, there he is.
Breeze.
He's moving.
There's a little bit of a breeze. You know what I mean?
I just need you to put a tree picture.
There's so much to do and post in this episode.
Oh boy. Let's see. For Christmas, you know what? Megan has also gotten me. She got me like a cool coupon book. You ever get a coupon book for Christmas? One of the coupons was like free date night on Megan.
Oh,
or like free back massage. And then one of the pages was like concert tickets. And we went and saw 21 Pilots, which was cool.
I thought it was going to be like buy one, get one free Arby's curly fries or something.
She just cuts out the Sunday coupons and puts them in a card.
That's a gift. It's like half of these are expired. They're from October, but okay. Thank you.
You still take expired coupons though, right?
That's the thought that counts.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the buy one get one classic Arby's.
This is from 2020. How long have you been playing in this? A long time.
Yeah, I'm here for the long.
I hope you
con.
like it.
Yeah, it's a coupon for like 2 McRibs.
Man, you better hope they come back this year. but it's a certain location, so you can't even use it here. It's from Ohio.
While supplies last, certain locations only, cannot be combined with other deals and offers. Can I do anything with this coupon? You can get fucked.
Dude, speaking of McRibs, though.
Oh, I thought you speaking of get fucked. Anyhow, yeah, McRibs, go ahead.
Taxes. No.
True.
Dude, McRibs, though.
What about them?
I love them.
I mean, I've had one, and I didn't think it was anything to like write home about. And also, it's a hamburger coated in barbecue sauce. It's the same meat in a different form factor from the McDonald's meat plant.
Nothing you're saying sounds bad. Also,
you're not going to stop me from eating this thing.
I'm still going to eat it. Did you hear that McDonald's is like expanding to like a new restaurant?
No.
Hold on. New.
That reminds me. I have news for you. I think you'll be it's not good for us, but I think you'll be excited to hear it.
Okay. After this.
I'm still trying to think of a good gift that I've given. I'm telling you, I'm trash at it.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But while we're talking about the new McDonald's chain, Cosmix, COSMC''S.
Cosmix. Okay.
And the logo is half of the McDonald's golden arches.
It's one arch.
It's literally one of the arches.
Why couldn't they have taken the second arch and made it
look
like the rings of Saturn? It's
see?
the two arches and then it just doesn't Sonic's logo look like that? Maybe it's copyright infringement.
But honestly, I like
so
that.
what are they going to sell that McDonald's doesn't already sell?
So here, we'll go into it here.
Yeah,
so
let's learn something.
Opening a new chain called Cosmix that will focus on coffee and other drinks, a step that is viewed as a challenge to Starbucks and Dunkin' as the fast food giant seeks to boost afternoon sales.
So they're cashing on the one word name. Oh, let's go get Dunkin'. Let's go get Starbs. Let's go get Cosmix. Starbies.
The first one is to open in Illinois this month, and they're going to open additional restaurants in 2024.
Interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, the afternoon beverage pick-me-up, that is a $100 billion market where McDonald's isn't a strong presence.
Okay, so they're expanding their coffee line. So does that mean that they're going to stop serving coffee at regular McDonald's?
I wonder if that means that they're going to push mainly because, like, if you think about it, you're like, hey, I want to go to McDonald's to get some coffee. First, that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, you go to McDonald's for some nuggies and you get a coffee on the side,
right? But then if you're like, you know what, I'm right here. Let me just go to McDonald's and get a McCafe or whatever. It's like, you're going to wait in line with everybody else who's ordering lunch or early dinner. And then you're waiting for 20 minutes to get a subpar iced coffee. So are they going to improve their coffee? Or are they going to step it up? Like
they have no choice.
They have to. But, so some of the drinks that will be offered, a churro frappe, s'mores cold brew, turmeric spiced latte.
Wait, were those two drinks or was that the same drink?
Those three different drinks.
No, I caught the churro latte and then...
S'mores cold brew.
Okay, pause. And then the turmeric
spiced latte.
Okay, those were three drinks. Okay,
they will also sell non-coffee beverages, including a sour cherry energy burst. That sounds great. Blackberry mint green tea and a popping pear slush. And sweet and savory sweets, apparently. Including a spicy queso sandwich. That sounds wonderful.
Spicy queso sandwich. Is that just a cheese quesadilla?
It's just a grilled cheese.
It's a cheese quesadilla. Okay.
A creamy avocado tomatillo sandwich. Pretzel bites and caramel fudge brownies.
I feel like they missed an opportunity to call it a cosmic brownie, but
oh my god. Oh my god. Dang.
Probably for copyright reasons they didn't, but they're missing out on a prime time for McDonald's to buy out Little Debbie or whoever owns Cosmic Brownies.
They got some zeros. They can
how many do you need?
Right. And then they will offer customizations including popping boba, flavor syrups and energy and vitamin C shots. So Chicago, Texas, who knows if there's going to be a bunch more, but they want to open 10,000 new stores worldwide by 2027.
So 3 years to open 10,000 stores. Good Lord.
Hopefully there's one here because I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I love McDonald's. I don't care what anyone says.
You like some McNuggies, huh?
I've never eaten them since that tragic day.
It was a very life-threatening day.
Yeah, so we're going to touch on that real quick.
TMI, here we go.
I'm not even going to go into it too much.
I will.
You say I would or would?
I will.
You will.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, so we went to work. We were like, hey, let's get some McDonald's. Let's get some nuggies for lunch.
Do you remember are you going to tell the whole story or just what happened?
Let's tell the whole story. We got time.
Go ahead.
So wasn't this the one where like I ordered it and then you went to pick it up?
Yep, and they wouldn't give it to me.
They wouldn't give it to you
because I didn't have your phone, and the McDonald's app uses geo-tracking.
Yeah.
So your phone wasn't in the parking spot, so they wouldn't give it to me. So it was a whole fucking thing.
So either way, we finally got the food. We eat our nuggies, and I'm pretty sure was it Nick? One of the managers was like, "You guys are eating this right now, this is get a real lunch." Like,
okay, sir, we don't make your paycheck. So
yeah, we're like,
you can't afford a real lunch,
but nuggies.
Yeah, right.
So
are you gonna argue with nuggies?
So of course we eat. Well, it's 2 20 pieces, right? It was a 20 piece.
Probably because we're both fat.
Yeah, so
we were both fat at the time.
Oh yeah. So
that was the height of our pandemic fast food.
Oh God.
Oh my!
We'll never relive that.
It was.
Yeah. So 8 to 20 piece nuggies. Go back to work, and then I'm just like, I'm starting to feel real sluggish, and then
got that bubble gut.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a trip to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom.
You got a little rumbly in your tummy.
Yeah, and it just kept going and kept going. And I'm like, man, I'm really not feeling well.
I'm going to shit my pants.
It's like, guys, I need to go home. So if you've ever had that feeling, right, where you're like, I'm going to shit my pants.
When you got a 2-inch grip on an 8-inch turd and you are losing that battle.
And you have a 45-minute drive home.
Yep.
You're like, I'm not going to make it. This is the day that I shit in my Jeep. You right?
Reed has done it multiple times, but it's time I do it.
It's my turn. Yeah. So I finally get home, and I'm just cursing McNuggies.
Good old Poseidon's Kiss. What a throwback.
Yeah.
What a throwback.
It was awful. I hated every bit of it. It was like 2 days that I was out. And,
food poisoning is which is crazy though, because like I didn't get sick.
No.
And
same batch of nuggies, man.
Yeah, dude. Food poisoning is no joke. It's easy to joke, like, haha, I was in the bathroom for a really long time praying to the porcelain god, but like food poisoning could really put you back.
Well, dude, and like the one time you and Megan came over to play what's that one game? Catan?
Yeah.
And then I was just like in the bedroom, just dying.
Yep.
I had sheets. I had like a chicken, like a chicken tenders
you had
sub,
a medium rare chicken.
Yeah, man. You ever order your chicken medium rare?
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's bad. And then I remember getting like the fried pickle fries that they have now. Mm-hmm. And one of those came out of my nose.
Oh God.
Yeah.
A chunk of fried pickle through the nose.
Came out of my nose. Yeah.
Yikes.
A little TMI right here, but that's. This is this part of the podcast brought to you by food poisoning.
Yeah,
don't
by
do
E. coli.
Yeah.
No, that's the real shit that like you never hear anybody else talk about.
No.
Like it's I get that it's probably a touchy subject. You shouldn't tell people what you do in the bathroom, but like everybody poops. Everybody is human.
There's so many books about it.
Yeah, it's like it's a human body reaction, and especially it's a reaction for sure if you eat something that your body doesn't agree with. And, Megan had her gallbladder out and she had a lot of stomach problems, and those are all gone now. If you may or may not be having constant gut issues, go see a doctor. I'm no medical professional, but I recommend you go see a doctor because maybe I'm not a poopologist. Yeah. But I'll take a look. I'm kidding. Don't. That's fucking gross. That was a joke. That was a joke. For real though, go see a doctor because truly they did a test on Megan and they were like, oh, your gallbladder is functioning at 10%, which heaven forbid that thing fucking exploded.
I had that problem in high school.
Yeah, dude. So that's probably why you have all kinds of issues because you don't have a gallbladder. I'm kidding.
I don't have half the organs that I started with.
What are you missing?
A gallbladder,
I think we've talked about this.
Appendix,
what are you missing?
Tonsils, part of a neck vertebrae, part of my skull.
You're like 98% human now.
Yeah.
But for real, if you or someone you know struggles with gut issues, go see a doctor because it's
like
not
one of those. If you or someone you know suffers from
mesothelioma,
from constant pooping,
go see a doctor.
You may be entitled to a large settlement.
Or at least owing your insurance company a large fortune when they take your gallbladder out.
Yes. You'll need the settlement for the gallbladder payment. Yep.
Yeah. But for real, though, that's like no joke. Seriously, if you like, I'm being for real. This is not
For real?
Yeah. For real, not for play.
Yeah.
Like this is Jim, not podcast Jim. This is real Jim coming at you as a friend. Go see a fucking doctor. Cause like, you could legitimately die from that shit. Yeah. So, okay, back to podcast Jim. Poop everywhere.
And there was poop everywhere.
Yeah, just poop. There's doo-doo caca everywhere.
Yeah.
Where were we going with that? Oh, McDonald's.
Yes. Yeah, so I didn't eat fast food for a good few months.
Yeah.
But I still eat McDonald's often now, every week. I just don't get the nuggies because
nuggies?
I just
you don't want to roll those dice again.
PTSD.
Post-traumatic poop syndrome? PTSD?
Yeah, something like that.
My news that is not good for us, but I think you'll be excited. Did you know that Mountain Dew is coming back with Game Fuel?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're coming out with I'll look it up. They're coming out with two new Game Fuel flavors.
Can they give me a zero sugar option?
Maybe. 2023 Mountain Dew.
Dude, I love Game Fuel.
Gamer Fuel. Game Fuel? Yeah, here we go.
Still looking.
Here we go. This is a classic Mountain Dew Game Fuel flavor returns with exclusive Halo Infinite rewards.
For the 6 people that play that game.
Yeah. Let's see. Alongside the release, Mountain Dew is also celebrating the return of Game Fuel. Yeah. Trash. No one cares about Halo. Tell me about the fucking Mountain Dew. What? Citrus cherry.
That sounds good.
And Mystic Punch.
I mean, the Mystic's in the name. It's gonna be good.
I think that's the purple one. Yeah. Is this like a thing? Yeah, here we go. So let's try and get no glare on there. Yeah. So there's the 2 new Mountain Dew Game Fuel flavors. So you can see them. Yeah, they're bringing back classic cherry and whatever Mystic Punch is. Oh, what does it say? Mystic Punch with a blast of fruit punch flavor with other natural flavors.
Is that back now?
And citrus cherry is a blast of citrus cherry. Oh yeah, real original there, Mountain Dew.
Is that back now?
This article was written on the 6th of November, so I assume.
Oh man, we should probably get some and do a Sad Boys games.
We should do. Oh, that would be fun. We should do some Sad Boy game nights.
Oh,
fast forward. Yeah, I think it's out or it's coming soon. I saw it online today, so that's how I knew it was the thing. We tried the. Oh yeah, it's got to be out already. It says we tried the new Mountain Dew Game Fuel flavors.
It's got to be.
It has to be out. So yeah, we just did so much great work by drinking all kinds of water, eating clean, lots of protein, not a lot of fats, no sugars, and then it's like, let's go drink some Mountain Dew.
Just get some Game Fuel.
Yeah.
For better gaming.
It makes that, and the better chair you have, the better you game. That's the rules.
Yeah, I mean that tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
The better your chair, the better your gamer socks. You just have.
Dude, I just have plain socks. I need some fluffy
My
polar
KD
bear
increased
socks.
by 2 when I wore polar bear socks.
Oh.
When I was playing Overwatch the other night.
Dang.
Oh man, that would be fun. How let's logistically think about how we could do like some Sad Boy game nights. How can we do this?
On Streamlabs, can we not go live with somebody else? I believe we can, right?
But I have never gone live with somebody else, so that's something we'll have to test out. But that would be fun.
Let us know in the comments. Would you watch a Twitch stream?
Like a Sunday night Twitch stream where the 2 of us just playing some games.
Oh.
We could do some GTA 5 throwbacks. Have they added? They haven't added crossplay to that yet, right? No. Bummer. I mean, I could get on my Xbox and we could play something that's crossplay. I still have my Xbox.
Yeah, we can figure something. Do you have any Call of Duty games?
Fuck no. I haven't bought one of those in like 8 years.
The only reason I ask, the only thing I like on Call of Duty is Prop Hunt.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
I love Prop Hunt. I've been watching a lot of videos on TikTok, people doing Prop Hunt, and it's entertaining.
They had a Overwatch did their version of Prop Hunt. It was called Mischief and Mayhem, and it's the same thing. and one character can turn into things. Okay, for those of you who don't know what prop hunt is, one team is able to transform into shapes and objects that are found in the map,
like phone booths and
rocks
buckets
and telephone poles and trees and bushes and carts and sandbags, and your goal is to hide in the map. It's like hide and seek video game edition. Your goal is to hide, and then the other team has to come and find you, and you can like run around and shit like that. Anyhow, no, dude, I haven't bought a Call of Duty game, and I think the last one I bought was Black Ops 4, and that was the year we moved to North Carolina, because that was the first one that they did the Battle Royale before Warzone.
Yeah.
I liked that. I think Warzone is trash, but that's my opinion.
I think Call of Duty games are trash, but Derek buys all of them and we game share. So if I could play a prop hunt, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Remember some good old Gungame?
Gun game? Oh.
We played a lot of Gungame in Kent with RC and his brother.
Yeah, gun game was fun.
Gun game was good. This is not a video game episode. No. I don't know, man.
But I just had a random thought and I have to bring it up.
Yes.
And maybe you in podcast land can let us know what you think. But we have a lot of videos, if you've been following us for any amount of time on TikTok, and some of our oldest content is on there. Mm-hmm. We should do that for season 2, episode 1.
What's that?
Go back and watch it again.
Watch our old content?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Watch it and replay it and put it in the episode.
You know what? I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. That sounds like a really good way to close out season 1.
Oh, so that's going to be season finale of season 1 is watching super old unposted clips?
I mean, we could make it.
Or is that going to be season 2 season opener?
Well, so let's look at probably season 2
opener, because that's going to be the 3rd of January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 2, episode 1 is going to be going back and watching some of our old clips.
Yeah.
We can make that work.
Man, I think we had some comedy gems back then.
Poseidon's Kiss, the story about the tire.
Yeah, the tire story.
Webster's Urban Dictionary. Like there was so many.
Well, yeah, we'll have to do some like 2023 versions of our old videos and like update it.
Yeah, we can just bring them. We can pop them in the timeline and just put them in the.
Man, that cat is going
ham
over there.
You probably can't hear it, but this cat's trying to get out.
I think that's a good stopping place for us. We're at an hour anyway.
Yeah, this cat's trying to get out. He's probably got.
He's fucking some shit.
He's like, I got it. He's like, I gotta poop.
Yeah. He had McNuggets.
He had McNuggets.
Earlier.
He's trying to poop. But thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Episode 30. Wild. Episode 30 whole episodes. Thank you for joining. Please hit all the buttons, all the positive buttons. Follow, like, subscribe,
comment,
share it, and please. I know we said it in the last episode. Ready?
What's he gonna say?
If you're on the podcast, follow the podcast. It helps us so much.
How much?
Helps like so much.
How much?
It like a lot. it helps people.
You're so versatile with your words.
You like that? My vocabulary in that exact moment completely failed me.
A lot.
So it puts us in front of a plethora of new people.
Ooh,
you like that?
I like that.
Yeah, a plethora of new people who might be looking for a comedy podcast, right? If they're looking for a comedy podcast, something that'll come up, Midwest Sad Boys. So if you want that to happen, if you want to help us out, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, maybe put a little rating on there, 5 stars, if you please.
Tell me how many stars you think I deserve.
Yeah, it's got to be 5. Look at Jim, honestly.
Yeah, you give me the rating you think I deserve. That's only fair.
Well, it's going to be a 5.
You don't have to listen to him.
you do every week, but please do that. Thank you so much. As always, I'm not Jim.
I'm not Jason. We are the Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay sad, y'all.
Bye. Nah.